Hey, good morning folks. It's the middle of April, and if you're pond builders, you know that that's pond clean out time. Once a year in the spring, we pump out the water. We go in and clean out all the leaf debris. We pressure wash the rocks, and then we use high volume water and rinse it all out and fill it up. We don't do that more than once a year. In the fall, we come in and we shut down the feature. So when we come in the spring, this is what greets us. In the fall, we also put leaf nets over, especially if it's in a leafy area. This one is in a very wooded area, so as you can see, it's just full of leaves. This is what we find. We come in, we take off the leaf nets, and then we clean it up. It's kind of fun. It's a fun time of the year to get something that's yucky and make it look nice again. And it's also cool to go back and look at projects that you put in. So let's make this thing pretty. Check the ion gen. That'd be good.
So there's the before. That's what it looks like before we connect it. Then I'll be back. There's the after, a few moments later.
That's good. So what you want to do is use your hands and reach down here and take the leaves and take them out.
You're doing a pretty good job.
Thanks.
Next, you can maybe run the pressure washer.
Sweet man.
You really have to think about that one though.
Okay, so as you can see, we pump our water out and fill 2 500-gallon tanks. We get these tanks from Aquascape. They're nice to put in fish, and it gives us a little bit of a water reservoir that I can then use to rinse out the pond. I'll throw in one of my pumps. I like to set them up higher than the pond so it'll siphon flow, and I'll just go along and put it in here, pick up the gravel, and let it run until it runs clear. Usually before I do that, I'll pressure wash it. But this is maybe a bad pond to pick to show you because we just put this one in late last year, and there's almost no sediment on here at all. Oftentimes there's like a green algae or something on the rocks, and you'll pressure wash them off, and it helps to chop up the debris a little bit so they'll flush out better. This one we don't really have to pressure wash, but after I pump it empty and I've filled 2 tanks with water to flush with, I'll bring in my pressure washer and I'll pressure wash everything off. And then I'll do the flush until it's clear. And then if the water is clear, I can put some of that water back in. But in this case, with all that net sink down in here and with all those leaves in there, it ended up being like a tea bag, and the water it's really dark colored, it's stained, so we can't use it. So this will take entirely new water. You can see that the net is extremely effective. If you're in a wooded area, that's so nice to have those. I still ended up going along and picking out a bunch of debris through here, but a lot less than I would have had to otherwise. At this point, I'm going to use my fish tanks that I have full of water there and use that water to just rinse it until it's clear. rinsed out and very slowly filled back up. If it's a big enough pond, you can get a water truck in, but we had some more work to do here today, so we just used a garden hose and we got her all filled up. It's crystal clear, ready to go for another entire summer of enjoyment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one, and if you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully on the next one you'll get to see an install going in. Pond cleanouts are okay, but you know, I'd rather be building them. See you on the next one.